majority of weeks out of the month. Okay, I drive to Spring Lake, but I get out and I walk around in nature. And it reminded me, put yourself in nature, walk outside. You don't need any curriculum. It's natural. You fall in love. Love emerges just from being in nature. It just grows. God appears miraculously. So I gave myself an A. The next one, conserve electricity and water. That's about turning the lights off when you leave a room. At the church here, the Center for Spiritual Living with Jerry Konaki, our facilities manager, and all our staff, they get an A++. Because if you walk out of a room, just some little invisible hand comes and switches that light. They're all watching. If you leave a classroom and you leave the air conditioning on, you will get a memo. It's not going to happen. They are on it. And so I'm really impressed with the staff here. And at home, I think I get an F. I gotta say, I leave lights on. And I was really looking at that and how I just let that be okay. And it really got to me, when I was in South Africa, where they've really used up their natural resources in a very unconscious way. And right now, today, the electricity has been turned off at 2 hours at a time, sometimes twice a day, because they've just run out of resources, and now people are scrambling around buying generators, gas-driven generators. It's not a good situation. And so it's really come to me, turn the lights off, or turn the radio and TV off when you're not in the room. Well, I don't have to worry about that because I don't leave them on. That's a good thing. I'm entertaining myself. How about conserving water? That was a big thing for me. Turn off the tap when brushing your teeth. It seems so obvious, but it actually took me a long while to get used to, but I've got it down. Now, do not run the tap when I'm brushing my teeth. And so now I look back, and when guests are at my house or friends and they're brushing their teeth and the tap is running, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that there are, do you know what I mean? That's the shift that takes place. Well, first a step, and then consciousness grows and awareness is established. So I get mixed results on this on my report card. Some good, not so good. The next one is keep it beautiful, keep the earth beautiful. Well, actually, the earth is naturally beautiful. Let's keep it clean. Keep our stuff in order. Treat our world with respect so its natural beauty can treat us, which is why I loved our Clean Our Green project, where people came out yesterday and cleaned the facility, and neighbors appeared and children and helped, and there was terrific cleaning up going on. It's so inspiring, and I got to thinking about what is to stop a person from, organizing a pick up the litter cleanup day at the office or at your children's school or in your neighborhood. There's a small step anybody can take. A couple of years ago, I was on the planning committee for our national conference in Pacific Grove, and what we did was we planned a cleanup day, and it's quite a prosperous neighborhood down there. But we all went out with our packets, and we picked up garbage. Not only were the people amazed to see us all cleaning up over there, but they were amazed at how much garbage we found in their good, beautiful neighborhood. And then the beaches, oh my. And then it reminded me of hiking in Hawaii one day, hiking into a canyon to a waterfall that was set way back. And on the way in, we encountered 2 German tourists that were coming out, and they had paper bags, and they were picking up garbage on their way out. And it was so impressive to me, such a demonstration of we are one, and such a demonstration of something we could do. Keep the earth clean. Something that really came to me when I was in India, visiting it very nicely, where garbage is just thrown out of windows, out of cars, and it's just everywhere. And watching the shift take place there too. And then the next one, recycle. I gave myself an A there because I don't throw anything down anywhere. And if I do, I clean it up. Mostly. Recycle is the next one. not only because it reduces the trash that goes into our landfills, because that's a problem in our county, you know that, and our landfills are full. We've got so much garbage that we filled up our landfills. So not only are we reducing that, but it gives us the opportunity to be together in the solution, in an atmosphere of stewardship and cooperation, because, it takes some thinking to put yourself in the recycling mode, and then out of that consciousness comes possibilities, a new hope for the future. A momentum grows, with small steps. Like right here at the Center for Spiritual Living, we've been taking small steps. Sometimes you get printed material. If you look on the back, it was used before. We print on both sides. Or we use flip charts in classrooms, we'll flip it off and use the other side, even if the ink is bled through and it's a little harder to read. That's our small steps. Or the practitioners had a retreat last weekend. They were invited to bring their own plates and knives and forks. It's inconvenient, and it's the small steps that we're taking together, So I checked in, with myself, and I said, I'm better at recycling. I'm better at the workplace in recycling. I'm better altogether at home. But I don't get an A, personally, because, just between you and me, and sometimes I wuss out if it's too inconvenient. Do you know what I mean? Cut corners. Don't go the whole way. Anybody? Because nobody's looking. Do you know what I mean? So I really got to get to look into that, look into, the agreements I'm making. What's my part to play? The agreements to follow through I make with myself, not because somebody else has imposed it upon me, but because there's something in me that wants to, and then stay with that. In the future all life, Edward Wilson